The Late Show with Becky Want.
On your local BBC radio station.
Good evening, Timmy Ward from Harrow-on-the-Hill in London. How the devil are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So how are things?
All good, all good. Dad, I've been away last time I saw you.
I don't know. Tell us, where have you been?
I have been to Newquay.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you know that?
No, I didn't.
My husband took me to Newquay for, it sounds rude, for 2 days. We flew down there. And that, I was walking along the beach and suddenly I say to him, I think there's going to be a shop round here. And there was. It was where I'd spent all my childhood holidays on Newquay Beach.
Oh, really?
How bizarre is that?
How
Yeah.
nice. And there you are. You remembered. That's lovely.
I did.
And we also have Jaquest, who is a singer who's originally from Wolverhampton, but he is also in London now. Good evening. How are you, Jaquest?
Hey, I'm very good, thank you. I'm struggling with my internet, so I'm hoping you can hear me, but I'm just, it's one of those things that happens now and again, but surviving.
How is the singing going?
The singing is good. I've been busy. I was in Monaco a couple of days ago for a gig, and I'm off to, It was more glamorous than it actually, it sounds more glamorous than it actually was, but it was nice to get away for a little bit.
Listen, love, you were in Monaco, Timmy was in Newquay, and I was on the Salford Riviera, so I know who's won
Becky.
that one. Yes.
Oh,
what?
delightful.
Why does he get singer and I just get Harrow-on-the-Hill? Not a YouTube sensation of Here She Is fame.
It was
Always.
It goes without saying, Timmy,
Yes,
that's why.
we know. You don't need any more publicity. Yes, you are a YouTube sensation. He's got his own channel, which is called Here She Is.
Here she is.
From You Said It Productions. There you go.
And I roast celebrities on my bed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, let us have a go with this. Which daily micro stressors wear you out? So, this is the little things in life that can really just trigger you, and not nothing major, just little things that just you go, that is the final straw. So things like traffic jams, a bin bag breaking when you're taking it out, losing your keys, those tiny things. So, Jaquest, what are the small irritants in life for you?
Well, I guess apart from Wi-Fi connection, which is certainly stressing me out at the minute, it's all to do with communication. It's phone calls. It's receiving a phone call at any point is a source of deep stress to me. I don't know if that's like a millennial thing, but I hate being spoken to on the phone. I want to do voice notes or text messages, but not phone calls. So if I get a phone call, that is a source of...
That's a young thing. How old are you? How old are you?
Too old. I should not be stressing about it, but it really bothers me.
How
That's a
old?
young
Do you
thing.
think?
Well,
Do you do phone calls?
Yes, I like nothing
Yeah.
better than a phone call. There is nothing better than a phone
You're
call.
young. He's young, isn't he, Becky?
I can't deal with it.
What is your irritant, Timmy?
So here's something that you really absolutely have probably done yourself. What about when you're on your way out, you're chatting to somebody on the phone and you're looking for your phone and you've spent 10 minutes looking for your phone and you're chatting to your friend saying, I can't, I'm just driving me mad. And suddenly you'll realise I'm actually on my phone. That is bonkers, isn't it?
It really is. Actually, on the subject, I'll tell you what mine is, and it drives me potty, this does. When people are actually having phone conversations, but they're on speaker, and you're in an enclosed space, you're on a bus or you're on a train. It happens on trains an awful lot in my experience, and you can hear the full conversation. There's no kind of whispering. It's a shocker.
Do you know what you need to do?
What?
You need to look and nod and really take note of what they're saying. That's what I do.
Oh,
Really
like join in.
Yeah. And they suddenly then quieten down because you're like really listening. Enjoy it, Becky, next time. Don't get enraged. Enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't say that I get enraged, but it irritates me. Don't go anywhere. If you want to join in and tell us what your minor irritants are, then we're all ears. 08000 321 333. So, night shifter is just Timmy. He couldn't stand being on.
I couldn't dare you. I couldn't dare you.
Jaquest had to leave because he couldn't work with Timmy. No, it isn't that. Jaquest had got problems with his internet, as he said. So it's just me, you, and Timmy here on the night shift. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gents. Lee from Gateshead has got in touch. He's just got back from Lanzarote. Great to be back, he says. And listen to this one, Timmy. Claire in Suffolk. Claire works as a carer and she does night visits and she listens while she's doing her visits. Anyway, she said, I've just finished work. I'm going to drive home, feeling truly blessed again. My client just gave me a bottle of champagne for my birthday. It's her birthday in 5 minutes. She said it would be rude not to open it at midnight. What do you say, Timmy?
I say, don't open it while you're driving home.
No,
She'll
she
get in
won't.
trouble doing that.
No,
Just wait till she gets home. That's my first bit of advice.
Yeah.
And secondly, how old is she? Does she say?
No, we don't all
I'm
say
obsessed
how...
with age,
you
aren't I?
are completely obsessed.
Well, I'm going to say...
I do know how old Claire is. I'm not going to say it because I'm not like you, but I know because it's a big birthday that she is
it is a
having.
big one.
It's
Okay.
a big...
Do you know
yes.
what? I say this about champagne and I go round to all my friends and tell them all because champagne is given to people, isn't it? Here's champagne, congratulations. And they put it in the back of the shelf. They don't use it and everything. And by the time they do get it out, it tastes like wee-wee. So I absolutely say you've got to just drink it like you would your wine or anything because it goes off.
Well, Claire, there is your answer. It was a round the houses answer, obviously, from Timmy.
Yeah,
But
and we're going to go round her house.
yes, we're coming over, Claire. We're coming over. We all want a glass of champagne. Let us know when you pop it. Now, Roy, the London cabbie, said, on the subject of trivial annoyances, people who say 7 a.m. followed by in the morning. So people say 7 a.m. in the morning. He said it's either 7 a.m. or 7 in the morning, not both. Rant over. You see, it's a public service, this. This is what...
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's fair.
John
He can have that, can't he?
Yeah, absolutely. John in Purley. Public transport never being on time. Yes, and I mean...
No, I'm not giving him that.
Right.
Because I have good London transport.
Well,
So I'm not having... not that one. He can have the 7 a.m. one.
John in Purley... Well, they're different people, but John in Purley...
I know. I've given it to him, the 7 a.m. one.
No, I didn't ask you to judge. It's not...
I'm very
it's-
judgy.
It's not X Factor. You're not... You're
Let's
not...
make it X Factor. Come on.
You're not Simon Cowell. It's not Britain's Got Talent. And I agree with you, John, because I take the train a lot. And, not only late, but cancellations as well.
You were down in London, weren't you? A goddaughter's or son's.
It was a commute. Yes, it was my husband's godson, and it was a first Holy Communion, and the sun shone, and it was absolutely glorious.
I was hoping to see you, but I didn't, did I? Because it was a whirlwind for you, there and back.
It was a whirlwind. It always is in that there London. The less time I can spend there, the better. And I'll tell you why I say that, because the less money I spend, because you just
fair enough.
breathe in London and it costs you a fortune.
Yeah.
Right. Don't go anywhere. I'm sure you won't. Timmy Ward is here. He is from London. He has a YouTube channel called Here She Is, and he is on Night Shifter. And that song, Diana Ross, Chain Reaction, many, many, many decades ago when I was first starting out in the industry, to make a bit of extra money, I used to be a DJ at night in the clubs, and I literally used to take my box of... I used to go in my car, take my box of vinyl records, go up in the DJ box and play, and that song was the song that was my entrance music. There you go. Oh, I
Of
don't.
your entrance music.
So-
It all sounds rude to me, Becky, what you're saying.
No, it's not rude.
Taking your
Actually,
box into a club.
I'll tell you what was rude, and I'll tell you what made me stop doing it. They started to, in this particular club that I worked in on a Thursday night, they started to bring in strippers, male strippers. And I'm like...
That's how we met, isn't it?
And I'm like, right, okay, this is not going down too well with me. And then the boss of the club said, oh, and you're sharing a dressing room. I'm like, I'm not. Step too far.
Spoiled sport.
And that was the end of it.
That was the perks of the job.
Oh, no, thank you.
Can I just ask, did you take your singles in your box? Did you have the little plastic cover over your singles and things like I used to?
Yeah.
Very good.
I've not got my singles, but I've still got my vinyl albums.
And are they in plastic things that you could buy to protect them?
Yes.
Well, I've given all mine to charity.
Yeah, my husband did, and he regrets it now, actually. He says he wished he'd actually, sort of kept some of them. By the way, it is Thursday, the 5th of
Happy birthday.
June. Happy birthday, Claire. Happy birthday,
Happy
Claire.
birthday, Claire.
In Suffolk. I think, I said this the other day, June is my favourite month. I love the month of June.
And she's busting out all over, apparently.
My mum was called June, bless her. And
Was she busting out all over?
yeah, well, her dad used to sing that song to her and think it was hilarious. And
I like her dad.
And she didn't think it was that funny. No, June is my birthday, and it's our wedding anniversary, and it was my parents' wedding anniversary actually as well. So I always like June. Right, now listen to this, Timmy.
Go on.
7 celebrities are being thrown in at the deep end in ITV's new reality show as they swim with dangerous sharks. So there's people like Lenny Henry, Rachel Riley, Ross Noble. They have been chosen because they have a fear of the ocean and a fear of sharks in particular. So, I mean, could you do that? Do you have any kind of a fear of sharks? Or, if you knew it was safe, which I'm sure it will be, would you, could you manage?
They'll be the tiniest sharks, won't they, or whatever, won't they? But my thing is, if you want to know what, crocodiles.
Right, okay. So you couldn't swim with crocodiles?
Well, I probably, where it stems from. There's going to be a story here, and it's going to relate round to an 80s thing. I remember Chris Monroe from Charlie's Angels crossing a bridge, and it broke, and her and the person she was looking after fell into the river, and these crocodiles came up, and she was fighting the crocodiles. Chris Monroe, Cheryl Ladd.
Cheryl Ladd, and she probably actually survived, didn't she?
She survived it, but they were baby crocodiles. Like I'm saying, they probably will be baby sharks, to be fair. So crocodiles, I would say, oh my God, everything about them, just looking and everything. But I think they're they're little lovely, humane, I don't know what the right word is, but would you say they're human? They are animals, and I just think, oh, bless them as well. They're not humans, but you know what I'm saying. They're living things. They're living things. Don't laugh at me, Becky. I went to a theatre school. I'm not educated.
I think it's time for some music. This is ELO and Mr. Blue Sky. Oh, what's he like? Let's go back for final time to Timmy Ward, show off of this parish.
Hello.
Have you always been a show off?
Yes, I believe I have. I just think people want to hear what I've got to say,
So, an inspiring fan was invited on stage by Kylie Minogue at her London concert on Tuesday. This is so lovely. Faye from Sussex was diagnosed with cancer in 2023, but was declared cancer-free after a surgery, a huge surgery actually. And she described the experience of Kylie pulling her on stage as a dream. So have you ever, Timmy, had a pinch me moment?
You've heard it, haven't you? My 40th birthday.
Yes.
Bucks Spears.
Remind us.
Okay, my 40th birthday, I had Cheryl Baker, Jay Aston and Mike Nolan, one of their first appearances because Jay had left the group. So 30 years later, I got them together for my birthday, and I became Bobby G for My Camera Never Lies and Making Your Mind Up. I mean, come on, that's more than a pinch.
That is good, actually. That actually
That
does
is
sound
top
good.
dollar. What about you? What's your pinch moment?
We have a very, very big concert hall here in Manchester called the Bridgewater Hall. And I've obviously not sung or danced, but I have been on that stage on a number of occasions, actually, and, been a host.
I'm going to contradict you.
Been a host.
What about when Donny Osmond sang to you? That was your pinch your moment, isn't
Yeah.
it? Donny Osmond sang and used your name, didn't he, in a song?
He did, and they call it Becky Love. Yes.
There you go. I
As
mean,
opposed to
that's your
Puppy
pinch
Love.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's your proper pinch yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I've met some incredible people. I've been very, very lucky. Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, but you loved him. No, but you loved
no,
him.
I know,
You
I-
bought a new outfit. Did you make up everything for him to come in the studio?
I do. Oh, you do actually listen. I do love Donny, and do you know what? He didn't let me down. He was as
there you
beautiful
go.
and as gorgeous as I hoped he would be. I absolutely love Donny. But yeah, I've been face to face and interviewed Bradley Cooper, Hollywood film. You might not know who he is, but big.
I know Tommy Cooper.
So I mean, I've been very, very, very fortunate, and I never take it for granted. Now, this is maybe a strange one for you. So Glastonbury, 3 weeks to go. Glastonbury has unveiled its full lineup and stage times. I had a look, actually. I mean, there's anybody is at Glastonbury. There are so many huge names like Rod Stewart. I'm trying to find the ones that you might know, Jimmy.
You know me well.
Yeah, The Prodigy, Charlie XCX, Neil Young, you'll have heard of. So anyway, it's a huge, great, big. Obviously, it's such a massive arena, and there are so many artists that are needed. Anyway. They always have secret performers, so they always have people on at Glastonbury who they don't announce until the day.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, or the hour before. So who would and there's a big rumour that Lady Gaga is kind of going to be a surprise. So who would you love to see at Glastonbury?
Are you seriously asking me that?
Well, who would you like to see?
Look, Bucks Fizz, Tight Fit or Dollar. Come on, I'm as gay as they come. But I did love, they had Shirley Bassey.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I know.
That was very cool.
And she arrived in a helicopter, and she had
And she came on with her
with the Wellingtons on.
And
Actually,
hello, Glastonbury.
Yes.
She's like that. I've come from Monte Carlo. I brought you some sunshine from Monte Carlo.
that's very good.
Thank you.
So here's a question. We know what your taste is. What about ABBA?
Terrible.
Well, you might say that. What about ABBA? Are you a fan of
Well,
ABBA?
weren't they? Yeah, but weren't they supposed to turn up for Eurovision? Them and Celine Dion, they were all waiting for, weren't they? Do they still perform live, ABBA?
No. No.
Are you thinking they might be there?
No, I think that, well, I mean, personally, I think that boat has sailed. But we do have, of course, in this country, ABBA Voyage.
Yes. Have you seen that?
I haven't. It's on my bucket list of things to see.
It's meant to be amazing.
It's meant to be amazing. I will say another thing about London, and I like London very much, and I go a lot because my stepchildren are there, but I've looked very often at the price of tickets for ABBA Voyage, and
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
they are very, very, very expensive.
Yeah. I don't know how they can charge that much because it's just like a cinema, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Ruthie's with us just before you go, Timmy. My pinch me moment was meeting Oliver Reed in a market in Guernsey. He was in jeans and a sleeveless leather waistcoat. Oh, a sleeveless leather waistcoat made
I bet he
of
can't remember it, though. He wouldn't have remembered it, would he, Oliver Reed?
He wouldn't. How lovely to have you with me, Timmy, as ever. Thank you
Lovely
so
as always.
much.
I liked coming along and annoying you.
Take care. See you soon.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.